Elena Rybakina is a prime example of how modern athletic performance depends not only on rigorous practice and mental fortitude, but also on a comprehensive regimen of physical care. Recently, it has been observed that her training routine includes chiropractic adjustments and dedicated mobility sessions, carefully administered by her coach. These treatments are integral to her overall game plan, ensuring that her body remains responsive and resilient during the relentless demands of the competitive circuit. In Elena's case, the routine is much more than a recovery method. It is a proactive strategy to enhance her physical capabilities and safeguard her against injuries that could jeopardize her performance during long, grueling matches. Her coach plays an active role in these treatments, blending traditional tennis training with specialized physical therapy techniques that have evolved with the sport. The careful adjustments are performed manually, addressing areas of tension and misalignment that can develop from hours of repeated motion and strenuous play. For an athlete like Elena, whose explosive serves and powerful baseline strokes require both precision and power, maintaining proper spinal alignment and musculoskeletal balance is non-negotiable. The coach's hands-on approach, applying specific pressure points and gentle manipulations, helps to restore and maintain optimal movement patterns. This therapy is particularly important for a player who must constantly pivot, lunge, and extend during matches, as it ensures that each movement is executed with maximum efficiency and minimal risk of injury. The benefits of such a regimen extend beyond mere injury prevention. In recent high-stakes matches, Elena's improved flexibility and reduced muscle stiffness have been credited with her ability to recover quickly between intense rallies. During a particularly demanding tournament, observers noted how she was able to sustain her performance despite the physical toll of prolonged exchanges. Her coach's dedicated attention to her physical state allowed for on-the-spot adjustments that alleviated tension in key areas such as the lower back and shoulders. These regions are critical in tennis, where explosive movement and sudden changes in direction place enormous strain on the body. The immediate relief provided by the adjustments enabled her to maintain the level of concentration and power necessary to compete at the highest level, transforming potential moments of vulnerability into opportunities for recovery and sustained excellence. This integrative approach to training is reflective of a broader trend in professional sports, where athletic performance is increasingly understood as a synthesis of technical skill and physical well-being. For Rybakina, the adjustments are not a sign of an existing injury, but a precautionary measure that reinforces the foundation of her game. By addressing potential areas of weakness before they evolve into more serious issues, her coach is effectively preempting injuries that could sideline her during critical points in the season. The mobility exercises that accompany these adjustments are equally crucial. They work to enhance her range of motion and ensure that her body remains supple and agile. This dual focus on structural alignment and flexibility has allowed her to optimize her biomechanics, resulting in improved balance and more efficient energy transfer during her strokes, which is essential when every fraction of a second counts. The role of chiropractic care in tennis is well documented, though it has often been associated with recovery after injury rather than as a preventive measure. In Elena's training regimen, however, it functions as a continuous, dynamic component of her overall strategy. The adjustments facilitate not only physical recovery, but also mental clarity, as they help to relieve the muscle tension that can sometimes cloud an athlete's concentration. In the midst of a fast-paced match, the mental aspect of managing physical discomfort cannot be underestimated. By reducing pain and stiffness, the adjustments allow her to focus entirely on her performance, channeling her energy into executing precise shots and maintaining strategic awareness on the court. This heightened state of readiness often translates into decisive plays at crucial junctures, demonstrating a direct link between her physical maintenance routine and her competitive edge. There is tangible evidence that this holistic approach is working in her favor. During recent tournaments, reports from her coaching team highlighted how her improved mobility had directly contributed to her success in pivotal moments. After a particularly challenging match that tested both her physical limits and mental resolve, Elena's recovery protocols, which included targeted chiropractic adjustments, were credited with helping her return to peak performance in subsequent contests. This rapid recovery not only minimized downtime, but also boosted her confidence, allowing her to maintain a high level of play even under the stress of consecutive competitions. The visible difference in her movement, characterized by fluid, controlled motions and a noticeable reduction in stiffness, has become a hallmark of her on-court performance, lending further credibility to the practice of integrating therapeutic adjustments into her training. Moreover, the regular administration of these adjustments has been seamlessly integrated into her overall training schedule, highlighting a level of professionalism and foresight that is essential for any top athlete. Rather than being a reactionary measure taken only after an injury has occurred, these sessions are a preemptive strategy aimed at sustaining her competitive edge. It is a practice that has gradually gained traction among elite players, who recognize that the margins between victory and defeat can often be decided by how well they manage the physical demands of the game. For Rybakina, each chiropractic session is a carefully calibrated effort to maintain the integrity of her body, ensuring that every muscle and joint functions at its optimum level during competition, thereby reinforcing her game with both resilience and precision. In a sport where every shot is generated from a complex interplay of strength, speed, and precision, these exercises are not merely supplementary routines. They form the backbone of her athletic performance. The rotational exercises that she incorporates into her workouts are designed to enhance the core muscles, which are critical for generating power in every stroke, serve, and return. By strengthening the muscles that facilitate twisting and turning motions, Elena is able to create a more robust and explosive base for her game, allowing her to channel energy efficiently from her core into her arm swings and footwork. The human body relies on the coordinated function of the core, including the obliques, transverse abdominals, and lower back muscles, to produce rotational power. These muscles act as a conduit, transferring energy generated by the lower body into the upper body during strokes. Research in sports biomechanics has shown that when these muscles are strong and well coordinated, the force produced during a tennis stroke can be significantly amplified. In Elena's case, the focus on rotational strength has translated into more powerful serves and ground strokes. The increased torque generated by her improved core strength not only adds pace to her shots, but also enhances her ability to vary spin and direction, making her a more unpredictable and dynamic opponent. Movement drills that incorporate rotational elements further refine her agility and balance on the court. Tennis is a sport characterized by rapid directional changes, lateral movements, and sudden stops and starts, all of which require an athlete to be in constant control of their body's momentum. Drills that mimic these game scenarios help develop neuromuscular coordination, ensuring that Elena's muscles work in harmony to adjust her body's position in real time. This improved coordination means that she can more quickly adapt to the trajectory of the ball, reposition herself optimally, and execute shots with both precision and power. The cumulative effect of these drills is a noticeable improvement in her court coverage and her ability to transition seamlessly between offensive and defensive plays. Moreover, the incorporation of rotational exercises and movement drills into her routine plays a crucial role in injury prevention. Tennis demands an extraordinary range of motion and repetitive high-intensity movements, which can place significant stress on the joints and soft tissues. By focusing on the rotational aspect of movement, Elena is not only building strength, but also increasing the flexibility and stability of her joints. This dual benefit reduces the risk of overuse injuries, particularly in the lower back, shoulders, and hips, areas that are prone to strain during the explosive rotational movements typical of tennis. In effect, these exercises provide a protective mechanism, ensuring that she remains in peak condition throughout the rigorous demands of a professional tour.